Assalamu alaikum. Today we went through a lot of details and we fixed some points and some wording on the go while we were together. Uh, there was some stuff related to new accounts created with the logo, with the old logo. These are things that are approved. Um, New services has the property for website responsive. Yeah, all the project had this property like responsive design, even if you're creating a service like logo or animation or whatever. So this was removed as well and approved. I'm just showing you, I'll show you the approved ones at the beginning, and then we will go through other details that are sent again for edit. Instructions for uploading any picture to be shown. This was done as well. Maybe I can show you this one. Let's okay, my profile. Okay, become a seller. Get started. And services. Add new service. See, the maximum file size is 1 megabyte. Aspect ratio is 16 by 10. Minimum to make sure that the pictures and designs are not distorted or squeezed or whatever. Reviews are identical. Reviews now are fixed. You can see reviews are different from the client side to the freelancer side. Let me just show you. Sorry, reviews. So these are reviews I gave as a client. This is pre-studio, the client. They gave Anas this review on this project. Anas, 5 stars for this project, and this is the comment. This is another freelancer. He received this comment on this review, etc. And in the front, in the freelancer view, he will just or she will just see the reviews been taken from the client. So this is now working. Favorite messaging and service. Some of them are done, but actually this these things require some work yet. I'll get to this later. We are to do again. Add 1 month in creating project plus 1 month. This is done. I'm creating new product or service, and we linked the website to Metricool on the go, just to be able to see the traffic and everything. Here we check this together. Let's sorry, Bismillah. Oh, okay. And now we can see the website here, and we can measure the traffic and everything when we start working on advertising and marketing and everything. Now it's connected. The homepage, we just canceled this one because the website is almost done. So we've done some other things like but on the go, as I said, related to wording and managing projects. This was like bending projects. We fixed this to be ongoing projects, and some other wording and details while we were going through the details than what we discussed. So this is the first part, which is sorry. This is the first part, which are things that are done. Let's go to things that were sent back to review. Actually, there are two things that I checked. These two, especially these two, were sent for review, and they still require some work. Actually, I believe a lot of work, especially this one. As I said, favorite, messaging, and notification. So I'll just let you know just right now. Right now, some stuff has already been done, but others are still other things are still needed to be done, like changing the icon for notification to indicate there should be something to check. The icon needs to indicate that you should check for an update. It's still this one still needs some work. Notification and messages icon should be beside the profile picture everywhere in the website right now. So these are the things that still need to be done. Notifications and messages should be available everywhere. See here, I'm in the dashboard. When I go outside, I can only see the messaging. See, no notifications. So I mentioned that we need to have the notifications here, just beside the profile, everywhere in the website, as well for the client. We should have the notification bell here, the icon, everywhere in the website to receive the notifications while we browse the website. And the other thing is that I asked the man to remove chat notifications from notification. Here, if you click the notification, you'll find chat notification. This should be transferred into messaging. Also, and I'll just let you check this one. Messages in orders as a freelancer. Sorry, I'll show you this one. As a freelancer in my dashboard, Bismillah, in orders, the status here, actually it's not status, it's messaging with clients or projects that I'm working in. I'll just sign in with another account just to make sure everything is working well. Just 1 second, sorry. Okay, so here in orders, I can communicate with the client, see, or add review. Here I can communicate with the client and say whatever I want, but it's the title is status. This will be messaging. So again, this is related to notifications and messaging. This still needs some work. This should be named messaging. Also, I just need to make this bigger. In Fiverr, there is no way you can send a message to the freelancer as a client, which is not, sorry, in ethical freelance, in our website, there is no way to send a message to the freelancer from their profile or whatever. We checked Fiverr, and in Fiverr, in the card, you can send message directly to the freelancer. So it's something that, if easily done, Norman will check this out. But at least we will have this feature in the profile. Right now, if you search for a freelancer and then you go to their profile, you cannot find any way to send them a message. See, there is no way to send a message, which is something not correct. It's all about communication and this website and freelancing. The only way that you can start a conversation with a freelancer, that the freelancer can send a message while he's applying for a new job, or after applying for the job from the orders here. So this is something essential, and Norman will work on it. Freelancer profile should include contact me button to start messaging, and if possible, he will add this in the card. But at least this should be done in the profile, in the freelancer profile. The other thing, that's why I said this comment needs some work. Favorites, messaging, and notifications need some work. Messaging notification, showing messages from myself. I mean, if I send a message, it will show a notification that I sent this message. It should just only show notifications from incoming messages and not outgoing messages from myself. This is confusing. And it's also, it will show an old message, not the last message. If there is a long conversation, it can show like message from, this is the first message, like from 1 week, but this guy sent me a message 41 seconds ago, but it's not this message, it's showing an old message in the conversation, so this should be fixed. So message is shown is not the last message. The other thing is sending messages makes sender messages disappear. Sometimes there is a conversation, and then when I send the message, I can see only my messages, and then I have to go again and click on this chat to see the conversation very well. And in the notification as well, actually they changed a lot of wording. There was some other problems with wording like work submitted or work paid. It was confused. It wasn't correct. But right now, what we have gone through is good. But we will change this work submitted by FL. It should be freelancer. And we mentioned that this acronyms or any abbreviations or anything shouldn't be used unless they are commonly used by everyone. So this should be freelance. Uh, so that's why I was saying this task needed a lot of work, actually. I'm not very pleased with what we have right now. It still needs some work. And search page still needs some work. Search page still needs some work. I think this one was missed by some point. Right now, we have locations are limited to just few locations. This one was fixed actually. New arrivals sorting was fixed. We will check this right now. Levels. This is an outdated feature. We removed this one until we fix things, but still there as a filter in the search. So we mentioned that filters should be the same as in browse jobs and check Fiverr way. This was the comment from the previous review. Check Fiverr's way of searching for products and services. Let's just check this one and see. Bismillah. Right now, if I did browse jobs, I can see categories and services, locations, languages, and everything. And now it's working. No problem with this. If I just let's try Pakistan and check. I want to establish. Yeah, it's completed and everything is done here. It's completed. Why I can? Okay, I cannot click on this one because it's completed. Okay. It gives the sense that I can click it, but no problem. See the filters here. I can search for skills. I can search for locations. I can write down Egypt, whatever, if there is something like this. But here, if I search from the same search for Pakistan, I want someone to establish, okay, but there is levels, which is not a valid thing. Delivery time, these are different from project creation. These are not the same terms or the same features we have. So I can filter services and jobs or both services and jobs. And filters are different. See, locations are not the locations we have in browse jobs. Speaks, it will be languages, of course, and we will remove levels as well because we need these filters to be the same like the ones we have here in browse jobs, locations and languages and everything. So still search needs some work, and these are something I spotted, but we discussed that Norman and the team should check Fiverr's way of searching for products and services. As we mentioned the last time, this actually is not new. This is from the last time. So these are the main points. Actually, these were edit because they were marked as done, but I returned them to edit. Okay, the another point is make the placeholder profile and the profile the same as our new logo. Yeah, this is the logo was changed. When you create a new profile, you will find these logos are changed in the profile. But this picture is still a young lady holding a cup or something, which should be something a placeholder with our icon. This is something very minor. This is not a big thing. That's why, again, these two main points are the main 2 points. That's why I mentioned them first before everything. The services shown for the client should include service pictures. This was mentioned before, but like, sorry, I just need to show you this one bigger picture. So these are the services from the freelancer page. But when you go, it will previously, when you go to the freelancer page as a client, you won't be able to see pictures. You will just be able to see text messages. What they've done is that they added a picture, but not the service picture, but the logo. So maybe I wasn't clear in that note. So I mentioned that services should show exactly the picture freelancer chosen for the service, like Fiverr again, voiceover. You should see something. The pictures, whatever the picture that freelancer has chosen for the service. So this is an easy fix, I believe, as well. We noticed some things. Some are not. They are not new, but when you have when you have encountered a car accident, you won't notice the rear bumper scratch, and you won't notice the mirror. You will just focus on the body, and then you will go through the details. Rounded edges, they are done right now. They've done the rounded edges. It's much better. You can see this clearly on the website, everywhere on the website. Let's just check them quickly. See, it's here, it's here, it's everywhere. So it's better, but in some pages it's not consistent, which means that maybe I can see a rounded edge like this one and another field here with much rounded edge. So they should be consistent, at least in the same place or in the same page. While submitting proposal, select service is not visible. Yeah, this is something we noticed as well. Sorry, when I send the proposal, I'll show you this one. Ethical freelance, browse jobs, send the proposal, submit a proposal. See, I can see clearly that this is a field, a required field, and this is a required field, and this is a required field. This one is not visible until you hover over it. See, it's not visible. So we mentioned that because I missed this one like 2 or 3 times. So I was wondering why I always forget this one, and then I found out that this is not visible. This is what I was mentioning, that you see this is rounded like 2 times or more, this one. So there should be some consistency in this rounding comment. These are minor things, as I mentioned. Project status in client dashboard. Oh, yeah. Some wording related to project status and viewing projects. Right now, the first project was completed from the freelancer, and it should be pending review. This is from client dashboard. So these are 2 projects. First one was completed, and the project file was sent, but it shows view. It should be pending review, okay? Because I'm the client, this suggests that it needs action from my side, pending review from my side. And the other one is will be in progress because the freelancer is still working on it. So some changing again in naming and everything. Orders are not sorted correctly. It's something related to ordering and file types. Categories list disappears when you scroll down. The same comment I mentioned multiple times. It's not done yet. And the same comment you mentioned, Aimer, by the way, today. It was mentioned like for a long time, but it's taken. Norman's telling me it's taken so much time. They're still trying to figure out with the designer and the team how to do this. These are the comments are still pending. As I mentioned, all of these are just complementary things that can be done on the go quickly. I believe favorites, search, and the one categories. These are the main ones. This one wasn't done before, and this was marked as done, but still needs some work. That's all. Other points, I just mentioned some points for myself, the languages and locations, things that I need to think of these things with you later, inshallah. That's it. Assalamu alaikum.